guys, and welcome to my review of Sword Art Online episode 15. This episode starts off with Kirito and Sugo discovering the legendary sword Excalibur, and this is going into I think it's about a 3-episode arc about their hunt for Excalibur. We get introduced to a new opening. This opening is really good. I really enjoyed it. It's very vibrant, it's very colourful, the music is really good. I think the visuals were really fast paced and went with the music very well, and I really enjoyed this opening. The episode begins with Kirito getting the party together. It's all the characters we've known from all over Sword Art Online. And we get a new design of Sinon in her ALO costume, which is, she essentially looks the same, she's just got ears, and she now uses a bow and arrow, and you hear her talking about how she's trying to get, she wants to get a new bow that can have really long range, so you can see she's already after a legendary weapon so she can get her sniping abilities back into other MMOs. What I wanted to quickly talk about is Kirito and Asuna's relationship. It's very weird. We don't really have any indication, because last week's episode, episode 14, not last week's, it was the one before, he states her as a friend to Sinon, and it's always been a bit weird to me how they made a big deal about their relationship in the first SAO, but ever since we've got to number 2, they've kind of brushed over the fact that they're together. It was kind of weird because we have this moment with Kirito and Sinon where he grabs her tail and he's kind of like flirting around with her, and Asuna's just there in front of her and has no reaction to it whatsoever. It was kind of those weird situations where I'm just like, are they still together or are they not really? I've heard the arc after this one is centered around Asuna, so we'll probably get into more information about that. They probably are still together, but it's just one of those, they probably just brushing over the relationship stuff for this arc, but it's just one of those situations where I wanted to, one of those situations where I had to, it's just making me wonder if their relationship changed and we don't know about it yet, or what's happening with that really. We then see they all get into this new dungeon in AO where they're going to hunt for Excalibur, and we see these big creatures called like humanoid tyrants, and they fight these like squid elephant things, and we see that some new NCPs, some new players are like using the tyrants to fight off other monsters. Apparently they have you can't capture them whatsoever. We find out that that someone in a NPC in the game is showing people the sword Excalibur, and no one should know about it because Kirito came across it by chance by befriending this monster. But apparently this NPC is showing people Excalibur and making it well known that Excalibur is an item you can collect. But we then later on find out that the king of this dungeon, the king of this world, is because the dungeon is covered in frost. Apparently when Excalibur fell, it cut a part of the life tree and separated this dungeon away from the rest of the world, so it started covering in ice and got invaded by like ice giants and stuff. But we find out that the king of this world is actually has no plans to give Excalibur out whatsoever. He's actually trying, like, whoever passes the quest, he'll give him a fake one because he's just trying to raise the world up and get through the world tree and kind of get above the ground. And doing so will unleash the ice giants across the whole world and maybe destroy LOL altogether. So that's basically the premise of this. These guys have to find Excalibur before, our characters have to find Excalibur before this all happens. But that's basically the premise of this arc. Kirito's trying to find Excalibur, and he maybe has to stop this king before all that happens really. and overall it was a good setup episode. There's a bit more fan service than we're used to in this one. You see obviously Sinon in the bath and stuff like that, which is a bit weird, but I know it's sort of online, it happens quite a lot. But apart from that, I've enjoyed a decent setup episode. It wasn't the best episode of Sword Art Online, but it was entertaining getting into this new arc, and I'm interested to see what happens. I know a lot of people don't like ALO, but I didn't really mind that arc. I preferred the first half of Sword Art Online 1, but it's nice to go back and see how things have changed in this world. Like, I love Gun Gale Online, but it's good to kind of go back to that whole fantasy setting again and have a little exploration around there and see how it's changed. You've gone back to what original Sword Art Online used to be compared to what has been for the first half of the series. It was just a nice throwback, and I thought it was a really good episode. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and come back here for more Sword Art Online videos. Alright, cheers again guys, bye.